Y'all thought I was finished? Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Hey, I'm your host, Port City Ace, and today on Philly Fan Sports is not a great day in Philly today. I know it's Christmas. I know you guys are sad. I understand. I'm with you. You guys see how I'm dressed, right? But I have some bad news. The Eagles lost to the Dallas Cowboys, which sucks. It's a sad, sad day. So the Eagles lost the game 34-40 to the Cowboys. Boo! We hate Dallas. Gardner Minshew in this game did okay. The numbers that he put up weren't bad numbers. He went 24 for 40 for 355 yards, passing 2 touchdowns. Not a bad stat line until you add in the actual 2 interceptions that he threw. One I'm going to give him, one I'm going to get him on the actual receiver, right? Quez Watkins. Both of the interceptions went to Quez Watkins, and Quez did not fight for the ball. First off, that's the first thing. Quez did not fight for the ball, and the second one was on a handoff to Boston Scott. Like, I don't understand what the issue was. It was just a simple handoff, and you guys can get that together. So those were the three turnovers that we actually had that was just directly from Gardner Minshew, or Gardner Minshew had something to do with the play, right? And so his quarterback rating was a 70 overall, which wasn't great by no stretch, but the yards, he didn't have much pressure on him in the sense of being sacked. He didn't even get sacked once that entire game. So as far as him actually playing, I think it was a decent game. Numbers wise, the numbers looked pretty good outside of the turnovers. Did he do enough to win? I believe he could have. I believe he did, but we didn't get the win, and this is a results-based business, right? So that's the first thing. I just didn't understand why we had Gardner Minshew not throwing the ball a little bit more to Dallas Goedert in more situations, because it seemed like Dallas got the ball early in the game and we just forgot about Dallas Goedert. Like, he didn't get hurt. It wasn't a situation where I don't believe that he was on a pitch count per se, but we did not get Dallas Goedert the ball really in the second half at all for the most part, right? So Miles Sanders went 21 rushes for 65 yards and a fumble. Miles Sanders' fumble came at a horrible time, and the defense kept trying to fight these turnovers. Like, it's damn near impossible for you to win a game having 4 turnovers. It's damn near impossible for you to win having 1 turnover in most cases, right? The team that has the most turnovers end up losing the game, regardless. Unless both teams are even as far as the actual turnovers, your chances are slim, all right? So yeah, so we had 4 turnovers as a team, and it just was not a good day as far as the offense. And considering the fact that we put up 34 points, really 27 of those actually came from the offense, and everything else. But we had a turnover, a pick six to the house as well. So I'm gonna get to the numbers. So Devontae Smith had an excellent game. Devontae Smith was again this week the driving force for the Eagles to really push us and get us where we needed to be. So Devontae Smith went 8 catches for 113 yards, 2 touchdowns. Good job, my guy. Good job. A.J. Brown ended up with 6 catches, 103 yards. He has been doing work from the time he stepped in the door in Philadelphia. Thank you again, Tennessee. We appreciate it. Christmas came early for us, all right? Dallas Goedert, 3 catches for 67 yards. I don't understand it. There's no reason Dallas Goedert shouldn't get 8 to 10 targets. I understand, yeah, we have AJ, yeah, we have Devontae. I know we're a run-based team, right? But the matchup difference that he actually brings to the Eagles is in our favor. Like, the ball that he ended up going up to go catch over a Dallas defender was challenged. He took the ball from the man, unlike Quez. He did what he was supposed to do in regards to fighting for the ball, saying that he wanted more than everybody else on the field. Okay? So we need to get Dallas the ball a lot more, not just early in the game. We need to actually have him sprinkled throughout the game. 2 targets first quarter, 3 targets second quarter, 3 targets third quarter, 3 targets fourth quarter. Like, bro, like, if you just do it 2, that's already 8. Like, that's crazy to me that he only had 3 catches for 67 yards. Like, I don't understand it. Anyways, third down, we went 8 of 14 on third down, 442 yards total, which was a great thing. Like I said, if you just look at the actual numbers without the turnovers, right? 0 sacks given up by the offensive line. Great job. 2 penalties for 10 yards and 27 minutes and 42 seconds of time of possession. So offensively, we looked good outside of the mistakes of us shooting ourselves in the foot. We are killing ourselves, shooting ourselves in the foot. We can't win like this. The 2 games that we have lost, we have had 7 turnovers in those games. 7. This 7. We had 7 turnovers in the games that we have lost. For this game, 3 versus Washington. Like, we can't win like this at all when we're killing ourselves. All right? So, let's get into the defense. Defense today. Defense, and more defense. The defense today had 6 sacks, which was great. We got to Dak early. We actually should have had roughly 8 sacks. Avonte Maddox, he actually had a sack on Dak, but he wasn't strong enough and he didn't have help to actually get Dak to the ground. And Dak kind of just, still was on his feet, made a little pass, and that would have been a big down because that was on third down, right? But as a whole, as a total, we had 6 sacks as a team. So Kaiser White had a half a sack. Hassan Reddick, my guy, balling. 2 sacks today. Josh Sweat, 1.5 sack, including an interception for a touchdown. My guy has been balling. Sue, half a sack. Brandon Graham, half a sack. Avonte Maddox, actually, he got a sack, but he actually got injured on that sack, and he did not return in the game for the rest of the game. And that was huge because our entire defense kind of, once he got hurt, and the coverage that we were playing was not the same coverage that we played after he got hurt, right? So that kind of also put a little damper on the way how the Eagles played. Now, we gave up 40 points, right? We gave up 40 points, but the problem with the 40 points is 20 of the points actually came off of the turnovers that the offense had. Like, it's no way that you can give up 20 points off of turnovers and win a game. I just don't understand how you expect to win. How? I don't understand it. So we ended up, like I said, having giving Dallas a lot of short field, and they didn't have too far to go, of course. They was already getting the ball in field goal range already, and we didn't do much to really stop them in regard to turning the ball over, right? So we gave them 20 points. We ended up having 34 points. It's like no way we should have been able. This game should have been an easy game to me personally. We got up 3 times in this game by 10 points. 3 different separate occasions we got up in this game 10 points, and we just let them stick around. We gave up a fourth down to Dallas on a penalty from Darius Slay. We also gave up a 3rd and 30. Who gives up a 3rd and 30? What team in the NFL gives up a 3rd and 30? Apparently it's the Eagles. I do not understand. Like, that one play, really, to me, I know this game isn't a one play, like it's a series of plays, but that one play literally, I feel like, gave Dallas enough confidence to feel like, hey, okay, we really got a chance. Because at that point, we still was up by at least 7, I believe. 7 or 10 at that point. But I want to say 7. We was up already 7. We'd have made them punt, and then we could have got the ball back, possibly make something happen on the other end. Or at least kill the clock. Stop running the clock. We didn't do it. So that was big, man. Like, we gave up that 3rd and 30. Darius Slay did not have a good day today. Like, our secondary as a whole did not have a good day today. Like I said, after Maddox went out, we had Scott come in, and Scott was getting work. Like, he was not having a good day today at all. Slay, I know you're a Pro Bowler, my guy, but you was not Pro Bowl worthy today. Like, I understand, like, you are that guy, but right now, I'm just going to call you Darius. I know you don't like it, but I'm going to call you Darius because Big Play Slay is somewhere right now. I don't know who that guy was last night. We had Darius last night, all right? So, man, like, we got to do a lot better job, man. The turnovers, like, we have just been on a turnover spree as of late, And I don't understand why. I just don't understand why. But I'm ready right now, to be honest with you. We just have to win one of these next 2 games. So our next game is the Saints. week 17, and the week after that we have the Giants. So week 17 we should beat the Saints. I'm not really sure if Gardner's going to be the starter going forward, just because Jalen Shoulder is still kind of whatever that's going on with that. But one way or another, we have to figure out a way to get a win out of these next two games for us to lock up the number one seed, get some more rest for our guys, and let's go ahead and get into the divisional round and do what we need to do, right? Now, just like I said in this game earlier, Maddox got hurt, Lane Johnson got hurt. Both guys got injured in this game and did not return. So I know Maddox apparently looked like it was a foot injury, and I believe that Lane Johnson basically looked like it was a groin or something of that nature because he kind of kept grabbing at his leg, right? But overall, man, I think that we just need to go ahead and just get to the Saints game. If Jalen can play, let Jalen play. Like, I need Jalen to play because even though our offense output still would be the same with Jalen, some of those interceptions, I know y'all guys can say, hey, yeah, Jalen has had a bad game, but it hasn't been this bad. That was a horrible game in regards to turnovers that we had as one man having all of those quote-unquote turnovers on them. So I don't know, man. You guys let me know what your thoughts are. Please post it in the comments and just let me know what you guys think. Merry Christmas to you, your family, and everyone else. But the Eagles are now 13-2. All we need is just one victory. One victory within these next 2 weeks, and let's go get it. So I'm your host again, Port City Ace. Thank you guys for checking in on Philly Fan Sports. I'm out. Peace.